Hello everyone, Broccoli Man here, and today I'm celebrating getting 7 subscribers in just 2 days. That's a pretty fast time because my brain is too smooth to know what a fast time is. And by celebrating, I'm making a tutorial on one of my simpler mechs. Okay, the first thing that we might be learning in this tutorial is compression. Compression is when you use these blocks to put a block in a different position. This block is on this compression block right here, and then it will be moved down to this block. A single compression block moves it down half a distance, which is one stud. Blocks are 2 by 2 studs. This build that I have here demonstrates how compression works. It's not the most complex, but it's enough to get at least something in your head. As you can see, it moved down. It moved these 1 by 7 blocks down to this position. This technically is a compression tower, but it's separated. So when this goes down and this goes down, this one levels out with this one, and then they both go down to this one. Okay, so now we're going to begin the actual tutorial itself. What we want to do is start off with the feet. We want a hinge, half block, both sides, super rocket engine, and then we're just going to copy these controls in. The hinge is a max angle of 25. The feet are fabric. We're going to move this up 3 times. On the bottom, we want plates. Then we want these to be fabric. Now we're going to do some slightly complex compression, but otherwise it's just beginning level. I don't know if you heard anything I said in that, but I think you did, so we're fine. Now that we have this, I totally working compression. We're going to want this to connect it. Now we want rinse, repeat, with these facing down here. We're going to put ballast blocks. Make sure these are all invisible. These ballast blocks have settings of 4 and fabric because why not? Okay. So we're going to work on the leg now. The leg has suspension, split cylinder, and motor, along with a 1 by 2 sign to connect them. After you've done that, you want to put block, half block, helium block, and half block. Now copy and paste the controls into the next motor. And then put a cylinder, split cylinder on top, and then a 1 by 2 sign to connect it. You're going to want to put a kneecap on it so it actually has a limited angle and works better and doesn't forgot that word for it, but it's a cool word, I think. A super cool word. Totally not a lame one. And, and yeah, along with the tutorial, you'll put max angle hinge of 15, motor, a motor 2, with settings of max torque 0, tolerance 0.5, and a max angle of 3. I'm using my voice here in this tutorial because why not? And just to stay a little more visual, I guess. I don't know. Speech worthy? Okay, now we're going to want to put a motor 2 with a max angle of 35. Make sure it's like every motor 2 in this build, technically. Like every motor 2 in this tutorial will have a max torque of 0 and a tolerance of 0.5. After you have put this motor 2 down, you're going to want to put a hinge. A hinge will have a max angle of 45. When you have placed the hinge, we will repeat the leg onto the other side. When you've reached this part of the build, when you're building your right leg, the controls for the super rocket engines will have to be the opposite of W, which is S.